Welcome to the score, our all-in-one solution for modern scoring, which not only features orchestral music, but also covers multiple genres, providing an easy scoring experience. In this video, we aim to provide you with a brief overview of the most important features to help you get started. First of all, you can always click the small question mark icon in the top left corner, which will display information about the most important controls on the respective page. Let's start with the Find page. This is where you can quickly access all the presets we've prepared for you. We call them stories, and you can use them as they are or modify them as you wish and adapt them to your preferences. Let's search for a story for a trailer that has an emotional style. The matching stories are displayed in the right part of the browser. You can listen to a preview by clicking on one. Additionally, there are tips in the lower field to help you make the most of the stories. The number behind the story name corresponds to the tempo we had in mind when creating the story. For the best results, we recommend choosing a similar tempo in your DAW or in Contact. A double click on the story takes you directly to the Shape page. Here you can find all 10 instrument slots, of which 5 are always displayed at once. The Shape page allows volume adjustments, as well as other basic sound settings and the Contact output routing. With the key switches, you can switch between the intro, 2 main parts, the outro, and an end note. Instruments can be selected through the instrument browser. We have recorded high-quality orchestral sections. Additionally, the score offers synth sounds, as well as band instruments, world instruments, and much more. To load an instrument, double-click on it, and you'll be back on the Shape page. For each slot, you can freely choose an FX chain. The Shape page also includes the Global FX section. Here, you can adjust reverb, compressor, and LFO settings that affect all instruments. On the Play page, you can edit the played material. Here, you can now see the different content of the key switches as well. In the lower part, the time signature and the number of bars can be changed. Up to 4 bars are possible, and you can switch between them here. Let's now take a closer look at the instrument slot. Here, you see the customizer, which allows you to create melodies and chords by yourself. Let's adjust the melody a bit. In the upper part, you can choose the velocity values for the minimum and maximum mod wheel positions. This also allows for different rhythms as you move the mod wheel. Of course, you can also choose one of our other note order options. With the note selection, you can determine which of the pressed notes are played. For sustained instruments, you can freely edit the envelopes. As you can see, only the lowest note is playing. This can also be changed here in the note selection. In the upper section, global accents can be set at various strengths, affecting all instruments. Additionally, there are various accent presets available. Of course, as in the orchestra, you can export the played MIDI notes into your DAW for use with our single NKIs or other instruments. Let's now take a look at the Chord Studio. Here, you can play chord progressions and chord variations without a keyboard, either in a fixed sequence in the timeline or completely freely in jam mode. Chords can be selected either via scale or completely freely on a chromatic basis. Let's try out another story real quick. The Chord Studio also offers the option to select inversions of chords and an additional bass note. In the timeline, you can set the chords in the same way. Here, you have the option to adjust the dynamic curve. Finally, you can send the chords from the timeline to our new lead NKI to generate melodies. Talking about the lead NKI, let's take a look at it. On the sound page, you can load up 2 melodic instruments. Here too, we have prepared many presets for you to provide an easy starting point. Available are single and coupled instruments, which you can further filter by feel, articulation, instrument type, and sonic character. The familiar FX chain can also be applied here, and global effects can be selected. Let's try out another sound. Sound settings can be adjusted here, just like in the ensemble NKI. Our new Melody Designer allows you to generate melodies over chord progressions. You can modify the algorithm and adjust the parameters to get suitable melodies. Let's now import the chords that we just sent from the Chord Studio to the lead NKI. The melodies can be modified in the editor. There's a dedicated dynamic curve available for this timeline as well. When we're satisfied with the melody, we can export it for further use in the DAW. As mentioned earlier, you can load all instruments in the old-fashioned way as single NKIs too. Here, you can also freely choose an effects chain. We hope you enjoyed this brief overview of the score. To wrap it up, let's listen to how our melodies sound together with the entire ensemble.